Yo, what up?
Yo,
What
yo,
back
yo.
once again? It is the Clark Brothers, West and Hev, and we are back one more time for this season with the original
Original
plan.
plan.
What's up? And this is the original plan, season 3 of Raising Kanan. It's kind of like a wrap up. We're seeing
Right.
what they changed, what they went with, what we got right, what was, changed. So
Change.
yeah, it should be interesting. We got a few of them it seems like they
Seems like they
they
kept.
stayed on course. Yeah.
Yeah, we telling everybody they're gonna go. They're gonna take one or the other, and we were right on all of them on the front, whether they would took one or the other storyline and stayed with them. So we're going to just wrap up the original plan for season
Mhm.
3 and do a quick look ahead to season 4 and some of the things we know about that. So yeah, man, it's an exciting finale, good finale. I mean, not an exciting finale, but some very well written, surprising finale. And this is probably the first finale that didn't have a lot of bodies dropping. That was a
Yeah.
little surprising to me.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think they're trying to really start because after a while, we're gonna see bloodbath after a while because eventually a lot of bodies gonna have to drop. I guess they're just trying to space it out. This show does so well. It's one reason why they're trying to space it out a little bit. So, but as we said in our previous original plans, starting with let's just say the original plan that we just did last week for Famous.
The
So
famous, yep,
Famous, as we stated in our last video, we said there were two endings or two possible arcs for Famous. One
right,
was him dying by the revenge of Freddy's crew right
right,
before he gets, and then the other one was him going to jail.
right, and
And
getting arrested before
yeah,
he
yeah,
signed a
get
deal.
the
Now,
record
now,
there. Right.
yeah, now this one, they did not, at least not yet. They did not bring in his sister for this one, um, about the record deal. But he was going to sign a deal with, the guy who Shirley introduced him to, and he was
Exactly.
sitting right. He wanted to get a meeting with him, Lou, right, and Famous. I think Famous kind of lied and said that Lou's going to give him permission, or he's been speaking to Lou, or what have you. So
Mhm.
they went that
We
route.
got that one right. We
But
got
like
that
he
one right.
said, he got the record. Yep, he got the record deal, or he was about
Did
to
the
get the
record
record deal.
deal.
They changed
Yeah.
it a little bit.
So we said he was going to get the record deal because of the what we saw. So they kept that. They just changed on how it was presented to him. Originally,
Right.
the sister was going to present it to him, but instead of them going that route, having to bring her back in, going through all of that rigmarole, they just decided to do it right there on the ground locally. Plus you got to get that character Shirley, whatever, a little something to do because she didn't really have much to do. So her doing that kind of replaced the sister doing it. So that's one route. They kept that. It seems like it's going on. And like we said in the last one, and make sure you check it out if you haven't already. Now they're free to connect the fan theories of an older famous being locked up with
Locked up.
Kanan.
Yeah, but if you guys remember the introductory to Kanan, had him playing chess
Chess.
with a look to be Hispanic
Hmm.
guy, and the way Kanan was talking. First of all, they don't even allow someone Spanish and black to mix like that in prisons unless you know each other,
Yeah.
right? Or unless you have some sort of privilege in the prisons. And the way he was talking, like, oh, your mother won't want no open casket and stuff like that. It's like he knew about this guy's mother. So if it was not famous before, they could very well make it famous now, since especially since they picked the storyline of him getting arrested.
Yeah. So that's one right there. The other storyline that they covered in this finale was they went back to Jukebox. Now we got two videos on Jukebox
Jukebox, yep.
that a lot of people really love those videos, and we got more about Jukebox. That's later on. We'll talk about it. We'll probably save them to season 4, but we got even more information on the Jukebox character. I told you the Jukebox character was supposed to go way longer than what it did. So
Yep.
anyhow, they decided to we talked about in our last video about Jukebox. You could check it out. That she did in fact go away to the army. Now we did not
Right.
see her go to the army yet, but she's already made the decision
Yeah, she's
that
made
she's
it clear that
going.
she's gonna go.
She made a decision she's going. So that's one right there. Then you got number two factor that we talked about was uh Juke going away, and what else was it? We talked about the thing with Kanan messing
Hmm.
around with one of the girls.
Right, one of the girls, and that broke the group up, and then
Yeah.
that's how. Remember, unless see, but here's the thing. They did go that route so far, the army, but that fight, unless they retcon it, that fight. Remember, Courtney
Has to
Kemp
happen.
said that
Yeah.
Jukebox gave Kanan that scar in a fight.
When they were
So,
younger.
like
So
when they were
maybe it
younger,
happens before she leaves. Maybe that happens next season. Because I'm starting to believe that they're going to follow the Jukebox route that we have, and we will share that with you guys. But there's a Jukebox route that I think they're gonna follow now that will basically she won't be in all of season 4. Put it
right?
that way. She is going to make her exit in season 4,
Even season
because the
four.
reason right, because the reason of that is it's very possible they can follow this one storyline that we have, or that they had, which includes Jukebox going away uh to the army for her 4 years, and see one of those seasons where there's 4 or 5, they do a time jump, and then midway through that next season, Jukebox returns from the army, and then that's probably when they're gonna get into the fight. So, because she never indicated exactly when that fight happens, it's either gonna have to
She
happen
didn't, but
before
she
she goes
did
away.
say, didn't she
They were
say
kids.
when they were kids?
Yeah, she said when they were kids. So maybe it happens before she
I
goes
think
away.
I think they'll probably put it in before she actually goes on. I think she's gonna go to the army in season four, but I don't think it's gonna be immediately as season four
No,
starts. It might be, maybe they may have him tell her why you gotta go to that army, or telling him that she shouldn't go, and
right. He might
they
tease
get
her.
into it.
He might start teasing her or something like that, trying to be
Yeah,
funny, get into a big fight, or whatever, and she ends up
right.
giving him that scar. It's a nasty scar he got too. So
Yeah,
she did something to him to give him that scar. So, but she is going to, you got to remember, she does, even if she goes away to the army, she definitely comes back. But when she comes back, she's a different Jukebox, meaning
yeah,
because that's when Ghost and them meet her. And that's
right.
when they know that she's crazy. Something, when by the time Juke comes back from the army, which means at least 4 years have to pass, because I
Yeah,
think that's the minimum amount of time you could stay in. And then at that point, you have the option to, after you finish your training, it all depends. It doesn't have to be 4 years. You can fully go in for the 4 years, or you can go to reserves, right? So if
right.
you go to reserves after your basic training, you're basically on call. You're not
Mm,
like Yeah, you're not stuck in the army. Like you got you you're there, but you basically have to report somewhere to like maybe like twice a week, and that's it. So it's very possible they might have her go to reserves so she can
Yeah.
come back, briefly. She'll come back. And maybe that's when they'll be like, okay, boom. Because remember, right now she's on some I need to get out of Queens. But
Right.
they still but she never said she's never coming back to Queens. Because remember, the girl said, I'll wait for you. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? She said, I'll wait for you, Juke. And she said, no, you won't. And I don't want you to. But she never said she wasn't coming back to Queens. I believe she will come back to Queens at least for a short period of time, because by the time she goes to DC and changes her name, that's once she decides to be a cop. She hasn't decided
Okay.
that yet. So what's gonna have to happen to Jukebox is and from what we read off the notes, she goes to the army, something happens there, she changes, and then she comes back and starts getting in the streets. You see what I'm saying? And then
Hmm.
I believe she ends up thinking about becoming a cop, really just to help her cause of moving around in these streets. That's like her hustle. She never wanted to really be a cop to help people.
Right.
Obviously, the whole unique thing and all that was all added in. Like
Right.
originally,
That's because
I
that is
hate
strictly because of
yeah,
the response to the unique character.
exactly.
Unique was supposed to be up out of here, season
Yeah, that
one, I
character was
believe.
supposed to die in season one, I believe.
Yep.
Yeah. So the fact that they, because the big question is everyone's thinking is is he Breeze? Do we
Right.
finally see? Because the rumors are you finally see Breeze next season. The question is Unique Breeze,
Unique
and we
breed.
gotta keep it 100 with you. We're not gonna sit here and lie to you. Originally, in the original plan, Breeze was never depicted as Unique, and
Nope.
Breeze was not even that much of an important character originally.
Right.
It was
Yep.
the what caught on, that the Breeze phenomenon, we'll call it, caught on just from the fans, and knowing that they were going to show a young Tommy and a young Ghost, they figured, okay, and because they made Breeze such an important, almost like an important character to Tariq's storyline, because they paralleled him killing Ghost because he was in his way, just like Breeze was in Ghost's way. And because of that, the fans is really what drove this whole Breeze thing. Like
Now,
they were just gonna get a character, play it out, and that was gonna be that. But he was not that important of a character. But I'm sure they're changing it now.
right now, if you want us to do a separate video on Breeze and you know how Breeze how the Breeze phenomenon became the way it is, let us know down in the comments if you want us to do a separate Breeze video. You know,
Exactly.
let us know down in the comments. We get enough people saying just comment Breeze in the comment section. If we get enough of those, we'll do an original
We'll do
plan for
one.
Breeze.
With that being said, we want to hear what you guys think in the comments about what we said. You're gonna have to go back, make sure you check out our other original plans. And we
Hmm.
have more coming as the new season comes. Also, as they switch over, we're gonna now switch gears over to Power Book 2 Ghost,
Right.
where we have original plans for those. Um, we have one
Absolutely.
coming for Effie. We have the original plan for Effie, which dates all the way back to OG Power.
Right.
So the Effie original plan is going to be really interesting. It's always, we always thought that character was interesting. We also obviously we mentioned it last video. We're gonna keep telling, maybe this is
Get
the
the
time to
popcorn
drop.
ready for Ghost. Since
Yeah,
OG Power is no longer playing, we're gonna do it during during this little segments
a little
before
hiatus.
Ghost
Yeah.
comes in. The
Right.
original
So
plan for
before
that.
the
We got
high,
original plan for what was Ghost. Remember,
right?
we have an original plan for Ghost
Yeah.
because what you
The
guys don't
series,
know is it wasn't supposed to be called Ghost, and we'll let you know what it was supposed to be called. We're just gonna say we're gonna do the original plan for Ghost.
for the series Ghost
book
or
two.
book two Ghost. Yeah.
Yeah,
We'll
it
just say the
was not
original plan for
originally
book two.
called Ghost.
Right. When originally called Ghost. And speaking of Ghost, like we mentioned before, we will drop the original plan for James St. Patrick, aka Ghost. That one is gonna be probably a two-parter
Mhm.
because it's so much they had for him. We got to go over stuff with Amari Hardwick's interviews. Like we always do from day one, we bring receipts and we let y'all know. So Amari Hardwick interview it's a collection of stuff. So this is gonna be at least a two-parter, possibly a three-parter.
Yeah.
You know,
And
um, Video.
and if you want, like again, there's original plans for everybody. Y'all let us know what character. If we have not covered it, let us know. You want an original plan for Lou? Put Lou,
Yeah,
comment Lou down in the
mm,
comment section because they
yeah,
all had original plans.
they did.
You know what I mean?
They
So
did.
if you want original character for Lou, now just comment Lou down in the comment section. Now, looking
Right.
forward real quickly to season 4. Um, it's going to probably start off with that those images that we've been seeing everywhere with unique, where people were trying to say that wasn't unique when it was clearly right in their face.
Right.
Unique coming out of looks like Kanan's place, and looks like Crystal, who is now pregnant or assumingly to be pregnant, going in, and Breeze coming out. So
Mhm.
I believe he will meet with Kanan. Um, I believe that we will definitely see in the first couple of episodes, they're gonna finally reveal Ghost and Tommy. I believe. I believe anytime before episode 4 or 5,
Yeah.
you should see a young Ghost and a young Tommy in season 4. Again, like I said, we'll go with the original plan for Lulu, but he's going to start off the season in that rehab, but he's going to get out. He's going to get out
Yeah.
of the rehab.
He's gonna bounce back. I think next season is when because they had notes on Lulu. Next season, Lulu's gonna be back to that street. Watch, he's gonna be back
Right.
next season.
To the
He
guy we
had to
saw
go
in
through this.
season 1.
Yeah, he had this going, and especially once he finds out that he had an opportunity with the music that he basically squandered because he wasn't there. He was too busy in rehab and
Mhm.
stuff. At that point, Lou is going to put that stuff to bed and he's going to kind of just support his sister because this was an
So that's what
important
you.
moment
That's
for
also
him.
you think that. So you think that I'll get back to that. That conversation. So you think Lou? I kind of think the other way. I kind of think in season 4, like I said, not throwing away the original plan. We're not. We'll do that at a later date. I kind of think he's going to get back with and do the music thing. I think. That's
I
you're
think he
thinking
puts
he's
it
going
to
to go
bed.
back to the streets. I'm
I
going to
think he
go the
puts it to
opposite
bed
direction
because I'm gonna tell you
and see the
why.
music.
That moment he had with Rock was very important for their
Yeah,
relationship
that was a
and
great scene.
their characters going forward. He is going to support Rock. Now, remember, he said to the therapist that Rock is the most important person in his life.
Right.
I think Lou comes back, he bounces back hardcore next season, and he's back. He's gonna be back. That's the way I look at it. I think he's gonna put the music to bed because famous being arrested, that's gonna mess their chances up yet
Mm,
again. He'll miss it.
mhm.
So he's gonna take that and say, you know what, it was never meant to be. He's
Right.
gonna go back to being street Lou. Watch.
Y'all let us
That's
know
my
down in the comments. Do you think Lulu is going to go in the music route, or do you think Lulu's going back to the streets next season? Just let us know down in the comments what you think.
yeah.
And hey man, that's pretty much it. Looking forward to it. Season 4. Um, um, they can't possibly still be in Queens. You think they're still going to do Queens? Do you think
It's gonna be
Marvin
Queens.
stays in Queens?
Yes,
Do you
yes.
think?
That it's this show's not leaving Queens. It's gonna have
Okay.
everything is staying in Queens. Then they never had any, other than Jukebox leaving. But when
You heard
Jukebox
Kanan say,
leaves,
I'm gonna die here.
right? When Jukebox leaves, you're not gonna see her no more. She's not gonna be on the show anymore because, like I said,
Right.
you check our next original plan. They had plans for that character going forward.
Mm, mm,
So once she leaves Queens, that's it. You will not see her in Racing Kanan anymore. So,
right.
um, yeah, they're not leaving Queens. They're not doing that because killing Marvin was the real connection that they had. The FBI had.
Right.
So now Marvin dying really kind of puts them back to square one. I mean, they could still try to
Well, not
investigate
Marvin.
Lou.
Marvin
Not
died.
Marvin. I'm sorry. What's his name? Howard. Excuse me.
Howard. So and that's the
Howard.
thing. A lot of people was confused by the ending of why Rock would kill Howard. Well, you have to remember, Howard was going to snitch out Marvin.
Yeah, he was the
And
real
so,
connection. He was gonna
right,
snitch
so
out
and
Marvin.
that's why Kanan didn't know that though, and that's why he was
No,
saying,
no
"What
one
what
knew
did
it.
you do?" She said, "You had to
Even
do it."
Marvin didn't.
Marvin didn't even know it.
Yeah,
So,
had to be
Howard,
done.
because if Marvin would have found out, he would have tried to kill Howard himself, and
He
Rock
was trying to kill
didn't
him
want
anyway.
Marvin getting his hands no more dirty. So
Yeah,
that's the reason why she took Ronnie's gun,
yeah,
shot Howard. So now
yeah,
when the police rolls up, they're gonna think that Howard was dirty all along, and he
mhm,
was the one that got into the shootout with Ronnie,
yeah,
right? And then they're gonna do
yeah.
it. They're,
And
they're
then
still
she
gonna try to
decides to come back.
probably keep eyes on Marvin, but Rock killing Howard had to be done. Had
Yeah,
to be.
once which goes back to the line she said to Lou, "You let me write those checks, baby
Let me
brother."
write those
He
checks.
said, he said, "I
That
can't
was a
write these
great.
checks no
Yeah,
more."
Patina Miller, man.
Yeah, but Tina
Those,
Miller is by far the best actor in this entire universe, I think.
yep, in the entire
You know,
universe.
she's been the most
You,
consistent. She's
I
been the
even put
most
her over, and this is big to say. I even put her over Lorenz Tate. I got Patina
yeah,
Miller, not one. I got Lorenz Tate in the whole universe. I got Patina Miller, Lorenz Tate,
Amari.
Amari, and then Lorena. What's her
Mhm.
name? Angela. I got her
Yeah,
as the fourth best actress. So
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
Patina
I
Miller is
mean,
killing this
Tina
role,
Miller's
man.
killing it. Killing this role and yeah, so but I'm telling you that moment with her and Lou is gonna change him. He's gonna bring
Change.
Lou back
Right.
to her. He's gonna bring
That's
Lou
why he
back
didn't
to
hang
her.
himself. That's why he was
Yeah,
gonna kill himself.
yeah.
For him hang himself. Y'all let us know down in the comments.
Let us know.
Do you agree with us? Who is your Mount Rushmore right now of power actors? If you don't know what Mount Rushmore is, it's four. Who's the four most important and best actors in the power universe? Let us know down in the comments who you got. You heard my four. Y'all
Yeah.
let us know who you got.
That's it. Make sure you
Well,
like,
that's it.
comment, and subscribe. It was a good run for this season. Like I
Yeah, it's
said, the
great.
next original plan we come back with, we will switch gears. In between the hiatus, we'll drop the ghosts, the St.
Woo,
Patrick
get ready for
original
that.
plan. Get ready for that one. And then we will shift gears to get ready for book 2 Ghost season 4. We'll start dropping the original plans for those.
Yep.
It'll be fun. It's gonna be fun. Thanks for joining us, y'all. Let us know what's going on.
Yes, sir. Like, comment, subscribe, share the video with your friends. Share, 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 share.
Yep. All right. It's the Clark Brothers. We're back at you next time. Peace.
Peace.